nice stage, really, really nice. I remember in '98 it was the same, but more stones in '98. Now it was, I think, with the wet, good traction. But you know, I think for me, I'm not so good in the very tight stuff. I go as fast as I can, and we hope to see what position. I have to see what happens, and I think going into Morocco would be better to start behind a little bit, and hopefully it's going to work for me.
You all are waiting for Morocco.
We're all waiting for Morocco, yeah.
It's a real beginning of the rally.
Yeah, because it's very physical in Morocco, and I think if you are very fast in Morocco in the stones, you can make a lot of time, because it is quite dangerous. Everybody knows, and it's the place, I think, to have a small gap when you go into Mauritania.
Well, after the two-wheeled machines, the four-wheeled cars came through, but only after the spectators had enjoyed the 2nd of January kicking off on the top of a mountain. Jean-Louis Schlesser looking for a hat-trick on the Dakar in 2001 after his 2 wins. He went through the stage to be fastest, 11 seconds ahead of the rest, of course, in his buggy. Second place on the second stage of the Dakar was Hiro Mashioka with his Mitsubishi. He did a time of 30 minutes and 44 seconds. So, relative to the motorcycles, the cars quite closely matched. Belgian Gregoire de Mavius with his Nissan. He finished up on the stage 7th today to put Gregoire 6th overall in the standings after 2 stages. Nissan number 209, getting to grips with the slippery stage, but at least he was running a little bit after the early runners, so the fog had lifted just a little at least. And the sister machine of Thierry Delaverne, he was also going fine on the stage, said it was a fantastic series of corners, a few tricky ones that were slightly off camber, but they lost a little time when they caught up one of the Kias. Jean-Pierre Fontenay, Mitsubishi number 201. Fontenay was 8th, and complimenting the great number of spectators out on the stage, he did his best to entertain them. And Germany's Jutta Kleinschmidt in the Mitsubishi number 205. She took a great deal of care, didn't want to do anything silly before she got into Africa. Plus, she said that the car needed a few more setup changes. It was handling a little strange over the jumps.
Bravo, Jutta!
So a rundown of what happened on today's stage. Schlesser 11 seconds ahead of Mashioka, Shinazuka, Servia and Souza, just over 1 minute behind the Frenchman. The stage was exactly the same as one of the Portuguese Baja stages that I do back home, so I was quite happy with it, and it feels good with the car and how it is set up at the moment. Day 3 of Dakar 2001 sees us go from the middle of Spain nearly to the bottom, from Castellón to Almeria. A short road section of 5 kilometers before a special stage of just 6, and then a big long road section all the way down south, down the autoroute to Almeria before they get on the boat. Spain greeted the cruise, but not for long. We look forward to day 3 of Dakar 2001.